Hi, third graders. My name is Shelby, and I'm from Partnership for Kids. And thank you so much for being at school today so you can watch this video and so you can read along with me in your books for our book today. And also so you can learn a little bit about gratitude, which is our theme and topic for today. So, gratitude is being thankful for the people, experiences, things, and opportunities in our lives. So, you can be thankful for a lot of things. You can be thankful for your family, your friends, your teachers, school, maybe your sports team, maybe some of your toys or your video games, things like that. You can be thankful for so many different things in your lives. And a big part of gratitude is expressing thanks when we're grateful for something. And it takes some practice to show gratitude, but with a little bit of practice, it makes showing our appreciation easy. And it's really, really, really important to express when you're thankful for something that someone did for you. Maybe someone gave you a gift or some advice, or maybe you're just really thankful to have that person in your life. So before we get into our book, I just have like one quick question for you guys for before. My question for you is, how do you express when you're thankful for something? So if your teacher could pause the video at this moment and call on a few students to share how they express that they're thankful, and then unpause the video when you're finished, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Okay, well, thank you so much to those of you that shared. I'm sure that your ideas and thoughts were awesome and amazing. I wish I could have been there to hear them myself, but I do trust that you guys had some great answers. One way that I like to share that I'm thankful is by writing a thank you card. I usually do this if somebody sends me a gift in the mail or if I get this gift in person. And it's just a really good, it's a nice surprise that people find in their mailbox a few days later. They're always really appreciative of it. They're really thankful that I took the time to think of them and to write this thank you card to show that I'm thankful for them. And people usually really like it a lot. So that's one way that I like to show that I'm thankful. So since we got to talk about gratitude and got to share some ideas about how we can show that we're thankful, we are finally going to move into our book for today, which is The Bad Guys by Aaron Blabey. And if you have your books, if you could just follow along with me, that'd be awesome. We are going to read the first 2 chapters today. Okay, so we're going to be starting on page 2. If you have your books, I'll give you a few seconds to get them out. Okay, so page 2 of The Bad Guys. Oops. Yeah, you, get over here. I said get over here. What's the problem? Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. You're thinking, ooh, it's a big, bad, scary wolf. I don't want to talk to him. He's a monster. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. Just because I've got big, pointy teeth and razor sharp claws, and I occasionally like to dress up like an old lady, that doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. Metropolitan Police Department. Suspect rap sheet. Name, Mr. Wolf. Case number 102-451A. Alias, Big Bad, Mr. Chopper's grandma. Address, The Woods. Known associates, none. Criminal activity, blowing down houses. The 3 little pigs involved were too scared to press charges. Impersonating sheep, breaking into the homes of old women. impersonating old women, attempting to eat old women, attempting to eat relatives of old women, theft of nightgowns and slippers, status, dangerous, do not approach. It's all lies, I tell you, but you don't believe me, do you? Because I'm the bad guy, right? Wrong. I'm a great guy, a nice guy even, but I'm not just talking about me. I've got some buddies who have the same problem, so I've asked them to join us. Any minute now, they'll be walking right through that door. They're great guys, but just like me, they are misunderstood. So don't go anywhere, okay? No, seriously, don't even think about it. Okay. Chapter 2, The Gang. Knock, 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 knock. Okay, are you ready to learn the truth? You'd better be, baby. Let's see who's all here, shall we? Hey, look who it is. It's my good pal, Mr. Snake. You're going to love him. He's a real sweetheart. Metropolitan Police Department. Suspect rap sheet. Name, Mr. Snake. Case number, 35422C. Alias, the chicken swallower. Address, unknown. Known associates, none. Criminal activity, broke into Mr. Ho's pet store. Ate all the mice at Mr. Ho's pet store. Ate all the canaries at Mr. Ho's pet store. Ate all the guinea pigs at Mr. Ho's pet store. Tried to eat Mr. Ho at Mr. Ho's pet store. Tried to eat the doctor who tried to save Mr. Ho. Tried to eat the policeman who tried to save the doctor who tried to save Mr. Ho. Ate the police dog who tried to save the policeman who tried to save the doctor who tried to save Mr. Ho. Status, very dangerous. Do not approach. Look at this face. Is this the face of a monster? I don't think so. This is one sweet guy. Will this take long, man? I've got mice to eat. Ha 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 ha. What a joker, this guy. I've got mice to eat. That's a good one. What a wise guy. Knock, 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 knock. Hey, who's that? What's going on here? Take it easy. Have a cupcake. A cupcake? You got any mice? Enough with the mice or I'll eat you. I mean, goodness, I wonder who could be at the door. Well, well, if it isn't Mr. Piranha. Now, if anyone has a bad reputation, it's this guy. Hola. Metropolitan Police Department suspect rap sheet. Name, Mr. Piranha. Case number, 775-906T. Alias, the Butt Biter. Address, Tropical Rivers. Known associates, the Piranha Brothers Gang, 900,543 members, all related to Mr. Piranha. Criminal activity, eating tourists. Status, extremely dangerous. Do not approach. What is he doing here? That guy is crazy. Shh. Hey, Mr. P, I know a sweet guy like you wouldn't say no to a cupcake. I've come all the way from Bolivia, hermanos, and I'm hungry. So where's the meat? Ha 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 ha, these guys are killing me, always with the jokes. No meat, just cake. Knock, knock, knock. Aha! Now I know this guy likes cake. Hey there, Mr. Shark. How's it going? I'm hungry. You got any seals? Okie dokie, nothing to see here. Metropolitan Police Department, suspect rap sheet. Name, Mr. Shark. Case number, 666-885E. Alias, Jaws. Address, popular tourist destinations. Will literally eat anything or anybody. Status, ridiculously dangerous. Run, swim, don't even read this. Get out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about. How will anyone take us seriously as good guys if all you ever want to do is eat everyone? Good guys? What's he talking about? Beats me. What I'm talking about? Well, sit down and I'll explain. And that means you, too. Okay, so now we're on chapter 3, which is the Good Guys Club. So I'm sure that you guys can read that on your own time, maybe during some silent reading time or some other time during the day or at home. It does get really, really good. I actually read the whole thing a few weeks ago and I really liked it a lot. It's a really funny, good book, and it does show a lot of gratitude, especially later on in the book. But since we read it, I'm just going to have you guys answer a couple questions, if you could. So my question for you is, where was gratitude in the story, and how do you know that you saw gratitude? So it might be kind of hard to find gratitude only 2 chapters in, but there were a couple that I saw that I can share after you're done sharing. So if your teacher could pause the screen right now and have some students share where was gratitude in the story and how do you know that you saw gratitude, and then unpause when you're finished, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Okay, well, thank you to those of you who shared. I'm sure that you guys all had some great ideas. Thank you so much for sharing. For one way that they show gratitude in the story that I saw early on, only 2 chapters in, was Mr. Wolf was trying to give Mr. Shark and Mr. Snake and Mr. Piranha cupcakes for being there, because that's how he was expressing that he was thankful for being there. He was like, oh, here's a cupcake. You can have this, not any meat or any chickens, but you can have this cupcake, because he was so thankful for them being there. That's how he expressed gratitude. And that's one way that I saw. I'm sure that you guys had some other ideas that were awesome too. So since we read our book and we talked about gratitude, got to share a little bit, we are going to move on into our activity. So if everybody could please get out a piece of paper, something to write with, and maybe something to draw with, colored pencils, markers, crayons, whatever you like to draw with the most. And once you have all these supplies on your desks, we are going to make either thank you letters, cards, or we're going to draw a picture for someone. So if you choose to make the thank you card or thank you letter for somebody, you can either fold up your piece of paper, leave it flat. It doesn't matter. It is your card. It's what you think that the person you're giving it to will like the most. You're going to make these for someone that you're thankful for. And in your letter, maybe you can say like you're making it for them because they bought you something that you liked, or they gave you some good advice, something like that. Or you could even just make it for someone that you're thankful for just because you're thankful for them. And when you make this card, you want to make sure that you write down why you're thankful for them, and then make sure you just thank them for being in your life, or maybe they've just done a lot for you. in the past that you really want to hit on. That'd be awesome. And you can even color on your thank you letters as well, add some color to them, make them look pretty, make them pop. And if you choose to make the drawing, you can draw whatever you want, but make sure that you give it to the person that you're thankful for. And when you give it to this person, make sure that you tell them, I made this picture for you because I'm thankful for you because, and then tell them why you're thankful for them. And then you might want to write their name either on the back or like in a corner of the paper, like to so-and-so from your name. Just so they can see, always remember who it's from and that it is for them, that you thought of them. And I'm sure that they will all really, really, really like these. It is awesome to realize that someone is thankful for you and that they're thankful enough to draw you a picture, write you a letter, and it's really fun to keep those around. So I'm sure that you guys will all do a great job on your letters and drawings. Make sure that you take some time on them, make them pretty, and that'd be awesome. Thank you so much for being at school today, for listening to our book, and for reading along. And I hope you guys have a really fun time making these cards and letters. Have a great day, third graders. Thank you.